In Overkill's 10th anniversary stream, we got something pretty damn exciting. We got some more Payday 3 concept art, and this time, we get an in-depth look at the original 4 heisters with new digs. And as the fellow kids would say, they got the drip. Okay, so... yeah, fuck me. Alright, so let's just take a closer look at what they showed. So here's a screenshot of the concept art that they showed off, and, well, as you can see, it's a work in progress, but god damn, they look pretty damn good. So, well, let's just start left to right then. We'll go with Hoxton first. He's got his classic blue suit, which is what he had in the original, but now, this is a fancy-ass suit. I don't know nothing about suits, but I really love all the angles on it, and all the lines that force your eye down, like, certain areas. So it's not just really boring. I do say, though, his mask looks kind of weird on his face, like it's not quite right. And something else that I noticed for all of these heisters is that they actually each have individually different shoes now. Well, can't see Wolf's shoes, but these guys, yeah, they all have different shoes. So, I don't know, maybe this is like a British design for a shoe? Again, I don't know. I'm not someone that dresses well or anything like that, but I really dig the design, and it's really nice that they're actually experimenting a bit with the visuals for the game. So with Dallas, you know, he's our main squeeze, the mastermind. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, he's got a little bit more of a traditional suit, at least in my eyes, but it still looks really damn nice. And this is a vast upgrade to his prior suits. I mean, his prior suits have this kind of weird, like, I don't know what to even describe it, that plaid looking thing, and it was just a kind of dirty brown. This is nice. This is nice. He looks like he came out of Wall Street. He's gonna fuck you over legally, which, well, let's not get into that. Chains I'm actually really happy with. So one of the things that these designs really do is that they really kind of emphasize the character's, like, persona now. So, like I said, you know, Dallas being, quote-unquote, the mastermind, the head honcho of the crew, usually, you know, he's got this nice professional look. Chains is usually described as the enforcer, right? He's always in the enforcer tree in the background and stuff. He looks great right here. He's got, look at his forearms! You can see the veins in it! Man, if I were a lady, I would have swooned by now, but he looks great. He actually looks like he does the heavy lifting for the crew. And yet, it's also not like the current Payday 2, where, like, heavy lifting tends to mean, like, the heavy armor, and that just looks really goofy, you know? He looks great. Sleek. And one thing also I noticed is that he's got more, like, boots, you know? Kind of heavy-duty boots to go along with it. So, he really fits that enforcer design now. Very nice, very nice. I'm very excited. And here we see Wolf. Wolf, I have very many questions. First off, I guess that means that we're getting Wolf in the third game again. But since the voice actor is no longer, you know, voicing Wolf, I wonder what that means for his character. Some people may say that, you know, maybe it's not actually Wolf, but this totally looks like something Wolf would wear, right? I mean, this is very confusing. There's 3 things that stand out to me right away. 1, he looks angry. 2, is that zip ties on his arm? But why? You're gonna cut off blood flow. And he's also got 3 watches, or 3 straps or something. This one's hooked up. I don't even understand. But this also kind of reinforces the design that, you know, these characters are actually a bit more fitting of their persona now, with their visuals. Wolf is just this crazy wild card that you don't understand, and I love it. And it's actually really nice. You know, it's not just recolors of the suits anymore. So, I really dig these designs. I don't know what else there is that we could talk about here, but in the future, they might also add tailor packs like we have in this game. I wonder how that's going to work now because, you know, these characters actually have very defined visuals. You know, they're very unique now. So, maybe we'll actually just get to see some, like, even a recolor of their suits now would actually be a fitting design change. So, well, yeah, we'll see how that goes in the third game. So there is actually a couple more concept arts that were shared. This was found on Twitter, from the Payday Twitter man. So it's, you know, kind of concept art. You're just looking over a building. I think that this game is supposed to take place in New York, so it's got a lot of the skyscrapers. This honestly reminds me of the scene from Metal Gear Solid 2 when you're fighting Solidus on top of that building, and then when you fall over, this looks like the place, you know? It's pretty awesome. So you can definitely tell a lot of New York inspiration here. And you see the crew on the left, right. I can't right or left. And I noticed something else that was also part of the designs. They really emphasize the watches now. They have really expensive watches. They really got that, they really got all the goods now. So yeah, I didn't really see too much about this particular image. I mean, it's nice to look at, you know, you're overlooking a bank. There was only one thing that kind of stood out to me, and that's this right here. This seems like almost too obvious, you know? They're like clearly putting a face there, but obfuscating it just barely enough so that you can't tell who it is. And, well, you know, we'll see what that means for the future. Anyway, there is also a second image after this, and I think this one's a little bit weird. So this is an action shot. As you can see, there's police officers here. And if you zoom in here, the crew is coming out of this bank, and they're, you know, shooting up everything, looking badass, and that actually is kind of something I would contest, because it looks a little too weird. They look like they were just plopped in, and, you know, they don't really seem like they're actually being tactical at all. And there's also this group of, I guess, SWAT officers here. They look way too relaxed, casual. They're just kind of standing there. So, I don't know. I do have a little bit of issue with this concept art. It's concept art. I'm not gonna nitpick everything. That's just the one thing that I think is weird. So yeah, I was looking around these concept arts and I was trying to find like, oh yeah, is there some like fucking Easter egg in the windows and shit? I can't find anything. Or if there is something, I'm not smart enough to figure it out. So, you know, there's Gold and Shark Incorporated. That's the bank name. Like I said, there's this dude whose face is obviously just like barely out of view. And there's a little news segment here. Breaking news, bank robbery in progress. And can't even tell who those people are. But yeah, all in all, not too much that I can gather from this. I mean, if you guys have seen anything that I missed, you know, feel free to let me know. I am not the brightest bulb when it comes to catching stuff like this. But yeah. That's what we got for Payday 3 news. I don't know if this 10-year anniversary from Overkill is going to give us more Payday 3 news. They mentioned that they wanted to just kind of briefly talk about Payday 3, but maybe not, you know, go super in-depth with spoilers or anything else like that. They said they're still working on it. So I'm not really going to expect anything else. But it's nice to see that now we're getting a little bit of hints and drops here and there. Kind of throwing us a bone every now and then, so that's cool. In any case, that's all I got for you guys today. You know, like I said, not too much, just 3 images, but I gotta say, seeing the original heisters with their new suits, that's, okay, you know what, that got me a little excited. Yeah, I might have creamed a little. Just a bit. Might have to change my pants. Alright, so, yeah, that's all for now. As I said before, if there's new stuff to talk about, I will definitely go ahead and do that as well. So, that's it for now. Take it easy, guys.